What is up, veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review and our episode review. And today we're going to be reviewing another episode of Goosebumps for VTR's Creepy Frights. And VTR, so we're going to go ahead and review the episode of Goosebumps. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Now, this episode is in two parts, so it's like two parts, but I'm still going to review it as a episode. It's kind of like how Haunted Mask kind of was. So let's go ahead and get into the synopsis. Billy is nervous about attending Camp Night Moon. Is terrified upon arrival, and after he and fellow campers encounter a strange creature. And I guess I'll read the synopsis of both of the episodes. Things, and then this synopsis of the second episode. Things get even more scary for Billy at Camp Night Moon after fellow campers start to disappear, and Uncle Al's behavior becomes increasingly dangerous. This episode is a very interesting one. It's definitely probably the second best that we've looked at so far of the Goosebumps episodes, because of the camp setting for horror has always been like something I really like, because I like Friday the 13th, Sleepaway Camp, and like the second movie of Fear Street. I just like that setting for horror. And this definitely has some of those vibes. Definitely some Sleepaway Camp vibes with kids disappearing and everything. And definitely a lot of interesting, some fun acting decisions. Like, a lot of the acting can be really hokey at points, but in a fun way. None of the acting is really bad. I wouldn't say really there's any bad acting in this episode. I would say for the most part it's just a lot of fun, and the episode does what it comes to do. The episode is definitely interesting, and the way the episode ends is one of the more interesting things I've seen. It's a twist you cannot see coming. The kids disappearing and everything, it turns out this whole place is like a military facility type thing, training thing. So Billy could go on to this trip to another planet with his parents. And the funny thing is, the planet they're going to is Earth. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, wow. That's a neat twist that you can't see that coming. Like, there's no way you could predict that. There's like no way you could predict that. Like, it was like a training camp thing or it wasn't even a camp. It was like a government facility. You can't predict that. This one is one of the ones I have read the book of. I read it years ago. This is one of the ones I have read the book on. And it's just a really interesting concept. I think it definitely leans into that horror aesthetic from like camp horror. I really like that stuff. It's even like the abandoned cabin and kids going missing, and it's very interesting. Definitely something I enjoy, and it's one of my favorite settings for horror. And that's my main thing that I really like about this movie. Now, with that being said, there's no rating for but I'd give this episode a solid 3.5 out of 5. I feel like this is a pretty decent episode. I think it's definitely not as good as Haunted Mask, but I enjoyed the heck out of this episode. It's a really fun one, and I think has a lot to enjoy about it. But guys, that's going to be it for this review. This is the second to last video of VTR's Creepy Frights. And that's insane, guys. Tomorrow is the last day of VTR's Creepy Frights, so that'll be the last the day you get any videos on this. I don't know if there'll be more than one video tomorrow, or there'll just be one. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know yet, but that's all I've got to say for this video, guys. And we will see you guys in the next one for our last bit of VTR's Creepy Frights. Bye!